day, well-wishing well-wishers. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Diablo. It's episode number 5 of Diablo. Thanks for tuning in. Last time out, we finished up the 3rd floor of the labyrinth catacombs. Call it what you will. And normally I'd say, hey, let's go right on to level 4, or world, or floor 4, or whatever you call them. I don't know, floor, levels. I make it sound like it's a car park. Anyway, yeah, but we got a tip, not in the last episode, but episode before, from our buddy Viper Magnum, one of the, if you've been here a while, you say, can I borrow a Price is Rightism? Of course I can borrow a Price is Rightism. If you've been here long enough, you know that I love my Price is Rightisms. Bob would say a loyal friend and true. Right about there, about Viper. But anyway, he pointed out that, let's go look for the crack on the 2nd floor. And I thought, well, crack in the wall, I've been everywhere, I would have seen it, and then I go back and I look for it in between the last episode and this, and by God, there it was. So we're going to take you there, but first we got business to take care of in town. So, I've got some scrolls of identify, healing, phasing. Flash, I should have... Wait, I don't remember what phasing was. Flash, wasn't that like a blind type thing, I want to say, or something like that? The identifies, Inferno, that was like fireball, lightning is lightning. I should have read it. I got it open. I got it open. I could see I could push the search and go phasing. And it's not in the... Really? It's not in the manual? Not at all? Did I type it right? It's like, Steve, shouldn't you have read this stuff before you... See, like, Inferno just looks like you're... Oh, focus stream of flame out. That sounds badass. If I do say so myself. And lightning. A single stream of lightning. Okay, flash. Let's see. Flash spells create to fight the servants of Baal, whose minions prefer to surround their enemies, attack from all sides simultaneously. Concentrate long enough to complete the necessary incantation gesture. Draws must manage as possible, as quickly as possible from the surrounding area, concentrates it to a single point within its own body. This man is then released a single burst of raw energy that dissipates very rapidly and very violently. Okay, so it's sort of a close combat. I think it's called like I know from Mass Effect 3, and I guess Andromeda as well, you would call it a Nova, where you discharge barrier or shield energy into the ground directly surrounding Shepard/Rider. Or I guess, in the case of... Oops. I'm scrolling through too fast. Grabbed the wrong thing. Town portal, telekinesis. It does not say. Yeah, phasing's not in here. That's why. That's weird. You gotta figure that out. Maybe look it up elsewhere. Anyway, yes, I was going to... We've got... Oh no, the Morning Star, but the Spike Club isn't identified. This one is... So, it's a Club of Zest. The goddamn soap.
I can't cast that here.
Oh, what can I do for you?
So we can't sell the Club of Zest. I'm not going to be using any clubs anytime soon. So we'll grab 600... Oh, I'm not going to use this either. We can't use this. We don't have enough strength. We'll keep our bow. And we'll just repair. Armor of the Mind's fine. 100 bow's okay. The short bow, well, let's take advantage here, and actually do the skull cap while we're here until we get a new one. Chat with our friend Griswold.
Well, I have to practically smuggle in the metals and tools I need from caravans that skirt the edges of our damned town. That witch Adria always seems to get whatever she needs. If I knew even the smallest bit about how to harness magic as she did, I could make some truly incredible things.
See, that almost seems like it's like teasing you into a side quest. I'm not sure if it is, but it just feels like it's teasing you into a side quest. So, yeah. Oh, see, there's the water. Yeah.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
I guess we don't need Cain to identify anything, because we used one of our many scrolls. But still, no scroll at Town Portal. We've noticed that when it was... So I'm still having to get in them damn steps in, you know?
Oh, Gillian is a fine woman, much adored for her high spirits and her quick laugh. She holds a special place in my heart. She stays on at the tavern to support her elderly grandmother, who is too sick to travel. I sometimes fear for her safety, but I know that any man in the village would rather die than see her harmed.
Oh, well, that's sweet. Yes, I know I have a level up sitting there. Let's talk to Pepin.
What ails you, my friend?
Get some heals in. Not much healing, but it's still healing.
Ogden's barmaid is a sweet girl. Her grandmother is quite ill and suffers from delusions. She claims that they are visions, but I have no proof of that one way or the other.
Maybe we should talk to Gillian then. Does seem like she might have something of interest then.
Can't a fellow drink in peace?
I wonder what Farnham would have to say since everyone else is talking about Gillian, so...
The gal who brings the drinks? Oh, yeah. What a pretty lady. So nice, too.
I feel as though he's talked about her before, but... We can talk to our friend Gillian, she's just around. We could probably catch Ogden along the way. We gotta find Ogden's sign as well. It's either gotta be on 3 or 4, I figure. Because I don't think we had gone down to level 2 proper. Which, if that's where the well is, I think that's what he said, was where the well was. If that's where the well is, then we didn't go down there, so it could be on, I figure, applying the same logic, Ogden's sign's on 3 or 4.
Greetings, good master. Welcome to the Tavern of the Rising Sun. Adria is wise beyond her years, but I must admit, she frightens me a little. Well, no matter. If you ever have need to trade in items of sorcery, she maintains a strangely well-stocked hut just across the river.
Yes, our friend Griswold feels slightly similar about Adria's ability to stock up. And chat with Gillian the barmaid.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Booze, booze, and more booze.
I grew up with Wirt's mother, Canis. Although she was only slightly hurt when those hideous creatures stole him, she never recovered. I think she died of a broken heart. Wirt has become a mean-spirited youngster, looking only to profit from the sweat of others. I know that he suffered and has seen horrors that I cannot even imagine. But some of that darkness hangs over him still.
That's the second time, because when I was going back to edit some of the older videos together, because you want to have the, you want to make sure everyone is nice and loud so you can hear all the dialogue. It's the second time somebody's mentioned that Wirt fella. But I'm not, oh, there's a thing here. I was gonna say, I've not seen this Wirt fella. So I don't know if he shows up late. Oh, are you that Wirt fella? Wirt the peg-legged boy. So you're that Wirt fella.
Psst, over here.
So talk to Wirt. I have something for sale, but it cost 50 gold just to take a look. That sounds like a terrible gimmick.
Farnham, now there is a man with serious problems, and I know all about how serious problems can be. He trusted too much in the integrity of one man, and Lazarus led him into the very jaws of death. Oh, I know what it's like down there, so don't even start telling me about your plans to destroy the evil that dwells in that labyrinth. Just watch your legs.
Well, the good news is, you only have to watch one of them now.
What? Is he saying I took that? I suppose that Griswold is on his side too. Look, I got over simple sign stealing months ago. You can't turn a profit on a piece of wood. For once, I'm with you. My business runs dry, so to speak, if I have no market to sell to. You better find out what is going on, and soon.
Well, we'll do what we can. I assume that at some point, I figure Wirt's gotta work in one of two ways, right? With his shit there. It's either one, if you buy enough stuff or look at enough stuff from him, the quality of item increases every time, or the alternative is it's sort of randomly generated, and once in a while you're gonna just hit the goddamn jackpot with him. So, one or to other. I know I skipped Adria, but I think we'll catch her before the end of the episode, of course. We gotta find our way around this way. It's not. Whoever designed this isn't the best civil planner or best architect or engineer I've ever seen. Board I sit on, actually, we just had a new board member who's a local architect. So it is interesting. He was showing me, he's explaining the other day. Oh, something else I found while I was here. I missed that. What else did I miss? I think there was... Is it a... Okay. You can see the gap there that I missed. It took me like... Honestly, took me about 7-8 minutes just clicking through every wall. I didn't think it was going to be like an inner wall like this. Or sort of here. Actually, here. Yeah, see this one where I'm just drawing mouse along. So it'll be this one right here. That's not going to have a crack at the wall. It brings you to a secret area. Oh, here's our storage. That was our storage. So, oh, Book of Healing. How the hell did I miss that? That's, and what level are we on spells? Spell 1, Healing 2. Oh, can we pop Healing 3? No, that was, B for Spellbook. Healing 3? Are you kidding me? Look at us go. The small axe. Oops. No, I want to open the door. So, yeah. That was good. That was good. Yes, we're going back to the back here. Yes, and sorry, the architect fella, it's on one of my boards, was telling me. Now, it was telling me, it's like, yeah, see, here's the problem with our current location. It's like, you want to renovate it, but depending on the size of a renovation, it might be cheaper. And see, here's good thing about having somebody who's, like, in design and construction and that stuff. It's like, yeah, you guys can renovate. That's fine. But depending on the size of the renovation, see, a renovation can easily run you, depending on like the extent, at least 1.5 times per square foot the cost of building new. So depending on how extreme you guys want to get, it might just be worth just knocking it down and starting over again. To a dark passage. Man, that was probably the best 2 shots I've ever had in my entire goddamn life. He says as he follows up by missing 2. On the one hand, I'm surprised there's still dudes there. On the other hand, it's like, well, of course there's still dudes here. We haven't been to the dark passage. Now, here's the question. Oh, he dropped a falchion. That's a spirit. There we go. Sort of these... I guess if it's a dark passage... Oh, what are you? You're... a flesh clan. Flesh clan? Yeah. Ooh, alright, let's... Nice death animation. Tanky little bastard. Took 4 hits. On my good bow. But we have not seen one of them before, nor have we killed any of them. You could tell because we had 0 kills on them. Now that wasn't the one you guys were warning me about. I will... Is it like Black Death or something like that? It was a yellow variant of something. I promise I will go back and I will look. The thing that will permanently reduce your character's HP by 1 every time. Oh! Sunset. It's only Carvers and Devilkins. Pretty harmless in the grand scheme while Steve goes and looks at on his phone at comments. II, was it? Yeah. By the way, since I'm here... The Black Death. Yeah, okay, I was right. The Yellow Zombies variant Black Death. I was going to say, by the way, since it's the first episode I've recorded, since we started posting these episodes of Diablo... Oh, another Flesh Clan. 1, 2... Oh, there's a thwap and a half. Ha! Dodged. Stand still so I can shoot you. Took a bit. Maybe he gets a little bit of heal in. Speaking of which... Oh, Scroll of Stone Curse. Now that's exciting. Get that heal in. Nice and heal-like. He's managed to cut me off something good. I got the dodge in. There we go. It took 6 hits. Maybe I've counted wrong the first time, or maybe I just missed some shit in the first one. Okay, so we found that. Oh, poisoned water supply. It sits up there. Ah, there you go. But yeah, sorry, I was going to say, I wasn't expecting the sort of response to this that I ended up getting. So I was like, whoa, there's dudes there. I don't know why I was, because Diablo's so out of my wheelhouse, you half expect, like, and who's going to be interested, right? Even if this is something I've wanted to try for a while. Oh, there's a lot of you little bastards there. Isn't there one of you? Yeah, maybe I killed the little bastard that was there. Oh, somebody's shooting from... Oh, one of the little bastard flesh clans? There are flesh clans that are melee, there's flesh clans that are ranged. Oh! Well, that's interesting. Water just went to blue. Does that mean job's done? We've explored the whole thing and the water's gone blue. Sorry, yes, I was saying, I was expecting this sort of response, but then again, I have had, because it's so different, but I think all y'all guys, a bunch of people, I'm sure, have realized, hey, Steve's figured out, I thought I hovered on something that I could, ooh, wait. Oh, dagger. But it's like, now Steve has suddenly realized, hey, Blizzard's good, well, was good. Hey, Steve, you're at least a decade late on figuring out, hey, Blizzard's awesome. So... Okay, how do we get back to the start? Yeah, there's nowhere left unexplored. It's a tiny little area, but it is a tiny little area. I assume... Oh, yeah, see, that's gone. Do I turn in the quest? Because there's nothing about Ogden's... yeah, it's nothing about the poisoned water supply, sorry. So I wonder if we have to turn that quest. By the way, I mentioned I missed a room full of gold. Damn, if it was along the, well, sort of southwestern wall. I think. No, I don't want to go to floor 3 yet. Where the hell? Is that over here? I swear there was a whole goddamn room I missed. And it had cash. It had all the cash in it. Did I just dream that up? The hell? Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. I may be there-ish. No, we just were there. Nah, I don't know. It's driving me nuts. You'd think just a simple thing as... Oh, a cap. You'd think just a simple thing as remembering, hey, this is where the money is, I'd be able to remember. Because, you know, that's moderately important. And I'm not just, oh, book a charged bolt. It's amazing how you could just double back and you can find these things. Like, okay, like the small
I
axe.
can't carry anymore.
Oh, hang on, I can help with that. Oh, that cap. Oops.
I can't carry anymore.
Really? It doesn't fit anywhere? Oh, but we could probably put that there. Put that there. Oh, no. Oh.
I can't carry anymore.
Keep procking that, and it's just, I don't need to. Oh, buckler. Always use a good buckler. I just want to see, very quick, if I could turn in that quest. Does it make sense that you would... Like, okay, you've... So, Pepin says, hey, buddy, can you do this for me? And you're like, sure! And then it's all of a sudden, it's like, what do I get for it? You'd think there has to be... Oops, no. Tab. I'd like a tab. Oops. I didn't intend to do that, but hey, at least it didn't blow up in my face, and I mean that in the literal sense. Oh, right, there's the level up that we can do, right? Right.
I have no room.
A staff of firebolts. Yeah, that'd be handy, but again, we don't have room. Push the button. So, what can I use? Vitality's always good because that pops that. Make it actually just one of everything. And then it's a question of... Where do you want the other thing to go? Do you want it to... Fly. Just dives right into my face. It's like, come on, man. Yeah, let's drop the other one in dexterity. Again, we're just kind of... I'm in my head thinking, man, if I could get that to like 100, basically. I know, I'm not going to get it at level 8. When we're probably, you know, considerably far away from, you know, making it to the end of the game. Got a long way to go. So, it's just, so it's just a matter of... oh, you. I want to talk to you.
What's that you say? The mere presence of the demons has caused the water to become tainted? Oh, truly a great evil lurks beneath our town, but your perseverance and courage gives us hope. Please, take this ring. Perhaps it will aid you in the destruction of such vile creatures.
Well, I'll take the free shit. And actually, we don't have a ring yet, because you could put, like, rings, jewelry, shit like that. So, we can... The Ring of Truth? Our truth? Oh, not identified. Okay, that's fine. We got one of these. Kicker, phasing, flash, identify. I've only got one more identify? Really? So plus 10 hit points, minus 1 damage from enemies. And resist all plus 10. Sweet! So we got all these scrolls, and yeah, we don't have a scroll stone curse. We got a lot of these mana things, mana potions here. We don't have a lot of health potions, but I mean, if we've got a healing spell, and we've queued up to 3, you know, it's like... So... Then we can sell the buckler and the cap and the falchion. We can sell those. Just slide that way. Maybe we could get the Scroll of Stone Curse. I don't know if that's something we might want to hold on to. Phasing. Potion. Mana phasing. Flash. Phasing. Inferno. I was half expecting that to say phasing.
What ails you, my friend?
Can we get some healing in? That's what I'm here for. Any other things to chat about?
Before it was taken over by, well, whatever lurks below, the cathedral was a place of great learning. There are many books to be found there. If you find any, you should read them all, for some may hold secrets to the workings of the labyrinth.
Well, I don't know if the books we found have secrets to the learnings of the labyrinth, or workings of the labyrinth, sorry, but, hey, they're still handy. I can just sell... Yeah, see, now the water's gone back to blue, as it should be properly. And actually, I went back, before we started this, I went back and I looked at the very first episode. But and like as we land in town, we walk up to the well for the first time, and it's already sort of brown, yellow-brown in color. So it's already poisoned at that point. So it wasn't even like and so it was just like locked in from the start. And in the comments, it was mentioned.
Whoa! What can I do for you?
I'm just here to sell some shit. It was mentioned at the start of, or mentioned in one of the comments of one of the videos, is that, okay, you got the poison water thing, you didn't get I think you didn't get the butcher? I just want to make sure that I'm not talking out my arse again. But, no, I was going to say I'm a little disappointed because I at least, I don't know a lot of, I watch a, yeah, you didn't generate the butcher, as Viper Magnum again. So, yeah, I know of the butcher from Heroes of the Storm. And so, it's one of those, oh yeah, sell the buckler, sell the dagger, sell the cap, sell it all, god damn it. It's all good. No, so it's like, on the one hand, apparently that makes my life easier, so I guess that's fortuitous for a first playthrough. On the other hand, it's like, the Butcher's, I'd like to see the story of the Butcher, just because, I've played as the Butcher, I played against the Butcher in Heroes of the Storm. A good Butcher, it's a pretty good character. My Butcher was, I was gonna say, there's the thing, is I've played Butcher, and I've had just, like, supreme carry games playing Butcher. Because if you play against the right opposing comp, charge in, hit the stun, hit the whatever the branding is, and that gets you heal up, and then you can heal yourself. You got tremendous sustain. You can burst down too.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
If the conditions are right. So, I mean, on the one hand, it's like, man, the Butcher, that'd be fun. On the other hand, it's like, the Butcher, I'd be so goddamn dead if I ran into the Butcher. So, you got anything? Yeah, we got, so I just want to take a look. Phasing is worth 50. And Potion of Full Mana, Scroll of Lightning, Scroll of Phasing. A Scroll of Flat, okay, yes, that makes sense because, oh yeah, oh wow. I mean, I don't need the cash, I need the room more than I need the cash. It's more just, do I have anything that goes straight to her? It's just some of the scrolls. We haven't chatted with you yet, so...
The hand, the heart, and the mind can perform miracles when they are in perfect harmony. The healer Pepin sees into the body in a way that even I cannot. His ability to restore the sick and injured is magnified by his understanding of the creation of elixirs and potions. He is as great an ally as you have in Tristram.
We will keep that one in mind. Doesn't have anything for recharge mana, recharge stabs, but nothing about, fill up your mana. Kind of like Pepin, who can, refill your health for free, or at least I haven't noticed selling any large quantity of gold handing off to him, right? So, let's just go back, let's go backwards, offwards, and downwards. We'll just get ourselves to, yeah, we'll get ourselves to number 4 there. Oh, let's just pop that over there. Pop that one over there. Just keep going here. Make a little space in the inventory, right? So, still, nothing town portal-ish, which is annoying. So even a scroll of town portal. Like, the farther down we get, the more valuable those bastards get. There's a scroll of town portal. If you can just get that, pop that, and upwards you go, right? Straight back to, wherever a scroll of town portal will take. Well, obviously back topside, even if it takes you out to the front door of the cathedral. I mean, that would be just absolutely immense. Go past the, all the crap that we've got there. It's just a function of, yeah, like I said, just making sure you're so much stuff in here. That one room of death, and outside it too. Because it is a long walk. Takes a long time, and I mean, it's one of those things you can only tap. It's depending on what your preferred verbiage for just time filling. So, nope, we have to go all the way around. I thought I clicked on it. Apparently, got to go all the way around. So where's okay, so it's off to the left. So I know I was stacking stuff up by those stairs there. Yeah, so I was gonna say some people call it the tap dance, some people call it vamping, some people call it stretching for time. One thing I got told once when I was working campus radio, I was producing for a guy who bought the time. Oh, missed that. That's probably good. Oh. Well, it's a good thing I went the wrong way. A guy who bought his time on campus radio. I produced his show a few days a week. 3 days a week. He was on 5 days a week, and my schedule let me work 3 of his days. And so, and I produced it, and one thing he told me was never tell me to stretch. Never tell me to stretch for time. I'm like, Jim! It's if we are scrambling to do something because this isn't working on our end, like, you have call-in guests or something. It's like, Jim, I mean, there's only so much I can do. Oh, there's a scroll of identify. Stolen. Scroll healing, whatever. It's like, Jim, if I need you what am I supposed to do if you're just sitting there spinning your wheels? Okay, we're level 4. Yeah, it's Jim, what are we supposed to do if I tell you stretch? I ain't doing this because I'm trying to be funny. It's like, Jim wanted to go off the air early. Jim went off the air early. It's like, well, I mean, Jim brought, like, sponsors and stuff as well. So, I mean, he brought sponsors, his own jingles. He paid for the music rights for all that shit. So it's like, we're just a tiny little campus radio station. Jim's trying to almost turn us into a professional operation. Don't know what happened to Jim. Jim ran for political office, so we had to take him off the air just because, equal time rules. Shadow Beast? I was gonna say, what the hell is that besides looking like a goddamn Zergling? Oh, he just looking at me. Oh, he dropped something. Oh, he got a good hit in there, but I think we got him. They're little quick little bastards. Yeah, Jim ran for political office and ended up... okay, so trapped sarcophagus. Okay. On the one hand, I did it right, because I didn't get killed by the trap. Unfortunately, it was a thing loaded in with the goddamn... No, yeah, see, there's the trap. See, I did it right! It's about goddamn time. It took me 5 weeks, but I figured how to finally goddamn do the trap, right? Yeah, so we had to take Jim off here because he was running for provincial office, and Jim never came back after that, so I don't know if he... Oh! So I don't know if Jim just moved to another station, or, I mean, it's entirely possible. I mean, Jim ran on the PC ticket, and... I mean, they lost the election. I don't think they lost it as badly as they did under... I don't think they lost it nearly as badly as they did the Win election. But, no, that was, And now people are thinking, Jesus Christ, I wish we had Kathleen win still. But... at least anybody that isn't making $1 million a year. But... yeah, I don't know. I assume, like, if you're... It seems like, there's enough... What the? Oh, one... It almost seems like... it's glitching out or something? got it. It took a while. I assumed it bugged out or something? How are we doing on time? We're getting close to a good point to cut off. Now, hey, this will be a thing. Leaving an episode in the middle of the floor as opposed to just doing it from the start, because we accomplished something. We did definitely accomplish something today. And those little bastards. There we go. I think it did bug out the first time. Take out this gloom. Another one? Yeah, I assume the first one had to have bugged out a bit. So, get that heal in. Yeah, so that's I think that's a good place for us to leave it right now. Having started our exploration of level 4, having completed a quest. All we gotta do is find Ogden's sign now, right? I don't know if that's easier said than done. I could have missed something on floor 3, but like I said before, I'm pretty sure we hadn't set foot onto floor 2 before Pepin told us about. And that's the only thing I have in my head that's making me say don't scour floor 3 right now is I'm pretty sure I hadn't set foot onto floor 2 before the quest from Pepin triggered. That's the only thing that I've got in my head that makes it that's the only thing. And I don't even know if that's good logical reach. I'm thinking, I'm just trying to connect whatever dots are there. It's still early days, I know. I think I'm going at a slow pace though. If I had to guess, I think I'm going at a slow pace because How Long to Beat said it was going to be a 13-ish hour game. So, I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, okay, we might not be making it. I say that I don't know how many floors there are. Like, if there's 13 floors, and I've done this in, 2.5-ish hours, I'm on okay pace. I'm on good pace. If there's, if there's 30 floors, for example, then I'm on a slow pace. So, we'll see. Anyway, yeah. Call it a day there for Diablo. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on Air, and that is on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. Don't forget you can check out more Diablo in the playlist. It's on the screen in the description down below. More videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.